commercial. Let's take some headlines quickly. My name is Ifeyemi Andrew. On the Vanguard, Cybercrime Act, emergency rule protests. Police, protesters clash in Abuja, Port Harcourt. Labour Party crisis, Abure, Peter Obi, Oti summon separate NEC meetings. Naira depreciates 1,629 naira to a dollar in official market. Global tariff war, federal government will review impact on Nigeria, Edun. And police bust baby factory, rescues 10 victims, arrests 3 operators. All of these ones are on the Vanguard newspaper. We'll take another commercial now. When we come back, more headlines and your contributions. Right now, 28 minutes past 6. Let's get on with some more headlines. Good morning. My name is Ifeyemi Andrew. We go over to the Punch newspaper. That would be after this one. NNPC leadership agenda for faltering oil giant by Dakuku Peterside. Find details of that on the Vanguard newspaper. We'll quickly just touch on a few from the Punch. Meanwhile, you can watch and listen to us live online, Facebook at Nigeria Info, 92.3 PH. So just in case you haven't joined the conversation, you can get on Facebook now, search Nigeria Info 92.3 PH. Then you like the page, scroll down to the live stream. You'd find the Morning Crossfire live stream right now going on. Do well to like the video, drop your comments, make sure the comments are short, and don't forget, importantly, to share. So you can click on the share button and share to your timeline, share to your friends, right? So you get other people to also make their contributions. That said, on the Punch newspaper, local government autonomy, governors block council chairmen from opening CBN accounts. Naira shed 2.6% in March despite $668 million CBN intervention. This one here says, anger as police disrupt protests, deploy choppers. 2027, APC governors visit Buhari amid associates' defections to SDP. US imports $643 million Nigerian goods in 2 months. All of those you would find on the Punch. And this one here says, 4 arrested as JAM uncovers 585 fake A-level certificates. All of those are from the Punch newspaper. I'll go over to your comments quickly now and take a few of them. Remember to also get on X at Nigeria Info PH. That's the handle on X. If you are on X, if you aren't, you also should go there and search Nigeria Info PH. That's the handle, and be a part of it. We'll take your comments there as well. The WhatsApp number still remains 0809-030-6416. That is the WhatsApp number. So now, let's take a look at this. Okay. On Facebook. Oh, please, let's keep the messages short now. The messages are too long. Tamana Tekena Dagogo, see your message now. How am I reading all of this? It's too lengthy. Stephen Igbiki is you too. Food vendor, woman, and Muslims. The way for me, the way they acted is not fair. I can't get it. I can't. Oh, geez, it's too long. Unfortunately, let's try and keep it short. Police fire tear gas at peaceful protesters. That's a disgrace to our democracy. Police denies firing tear gas. How can we ever trust police in this country if you listen carefully to what the police image maker in the state said compared to what we saw? Raymond says the actions of the Nigerian police force on protesters is highly condemnable. Jeffrey Dibekwe says Nigerian police force is one of the problem of this country. Clever Sonny sent that one. Gift in Sirim, it's quite unfortunate that Muslims will be threatening to kill a person in Rivers State for allegedly blaspheming. Now that's the problem, to certify whether or not she really blasphemed. And I think it's something of, okay, what did she say? Some questions should be asked so we understand what exactly happened. And why anybody would think that killing a person shouldn't be the solution to any of those. So proper questioning should be made, proper questions should be asked, investigation should be made, and then we'll now know, okay, ascertain exactly what happened. Please, is this protest issue, which people are we to believe, the police or the journalist? Lawrence Friday, choose the one you want to believe now. I'm pretty sure that you saw videos online too, so watch and then decide which one you want to believe. Chevette Tipekwe says this has been their antics. Only cheap individuals can be enticed and induced to indict innocent people. Christian Williams says, I can't believe that people will be threatening to kill a person in a state that is not theirs. Christian Williams, Lawrence is like, why are some all right, so why say Muslims are not known to be wicked, so why would people want the woman to be killed just like that? Thank God Ability says, when has peaceful protest become a crime in this country? Those who protested in 2012 are afraid to protest today. Well, Kabari says it's his first time. All right, Kabari. Nice of you. Larry Spieth says, good morning. Please, are we now practicing Sharia law in River State? Police deploy helicopter on protesters, something they've never done when there's crime going on in this country. Shame to them. And Onobi Onyekachi KC. I don't know whether they haven't. I think the police should have. I think they have deployed helicopters at other times now. Except my memory is not serving me right. Alieze Emeka says we're on a crossroad. Police firing tear gas at peaceful protesters is very unfortunate. Okudili Wogu, you sent that one in on Facebook. On many messages on Facebook. Well, keep them coming. I'll take the much that I can. In the meantime, the numbers to call are 0817 923 0007. Again, 0817 923 0007. 0817 923 0003. 0817 923 0003. Any of those numbers you can call to join us on the show this morning. On X, don't forget at Nigeria Info PH, that's the handle. At Nigeria Info PH. Godday Temer says, the police is not speaking the truth because I was on ground and the police actually fired tear gas. Everyone was peaceful and orderly. The police were not professional. Since when is protest now a crime in the society? Oh, there were videos online of a police officer that was seen loading his tear gas gun with the canister. He was loading it and running after the protesters and taking aim and shooting. I think that video was seen. I watched it online. I saw it happening on several news platforms and from several other people, reporters and colleagues who were at the scene to cover the protest. So I would understand if people are then confused when the police says, well, it did not, that did not happen. God's power from Eche. Let's start with you. Good morning.
Good morning, Sir Andrew.
Yeah.
Protesters being attacked. I don't understand the democracy we are running. In as much as protesters are not carrying guns, they are not destroying. They're supposed to allow the citizens to express their grievances. Even in the kitchen, even in a family, in the church, people can protest that this is not good. You allow them. I don't know why they should go after them with a helicopter or police shooting them, tear gassing them. What crime have they committed? They want to express their feelings, their ill feelings. It's allowed. I condemn that act by the police, except police is saying that it constitutes the same day they are doing their own, I don't know what the state police is doing. But if not that, I don't see. Protest is to tell people you are not doing it well here. It's to remind, it's a reminder. Not people should not be prosecuted for protesting. For me.
All right. Stanley from Eleleon, good morning.
Yes, good morning. Let me look at the former detainees who claim that a leader from Obiapo called that they should frame Edison here up. All these stories, I don't believe them. They should mention the leader in Obiapo that called them. Do you recall vividly that last year that the suspended governor of River State, His Excellency Siminalayi Fubara, set up a panel of inquiry to investigate what happened at various local government? You recall, Abi? My question this morning, why didn't the governor also set up inquiry? Why didn't he also set up inquiry to investigate the incident that happened at the Harlow Chamber of River State House of Assembly? Why hurriedly going to demolish, bring down the assembly? Yeah? Is it that he knows what happened at the assembly, or are you not seeing it from that perspective? Because the suspended assembly members were to sit in the morning to raise his impeachment or move his impeachment notice or whatever. A night to that morning, that place was put on fire. Isn't that telling you something? Huh? Then talking about Lenu, I want to ask Lenu this morning. Hope the fact local government, 23 local government chairmen also came out for this protest. The former suspended commissioners also came out for this protest. The governor and his children also came out for this protest. Making using life do the thing.
All right, Stanley, but then we would not accept the last words that you said. Please, you don't do that. It's none of your business what a person decides to do. If they want to protest, they did not say they wanted people to come out. So whatever they wanted to protest about, that's up to them. You'd made your point. I didn't know why you had to try to sound how you did towards the end. Very unnecessary. Ida from Nkoro, good morning.
Good morning.
You're welcome.
My brother, I want to talk about former detainees. My brother, who they follow Governor Sim for River State, they are born again. They don't take bribe, no matter the pressure. They don't let Chief Judge now. Now Lukman and Simed, they go meet now. The pressure there made them mention Edison name. Edison hand they clean. They didn't ask Martin Sami winning, just like what Edison said. And Martin Sami winning, the whole key. Now he get right to enter assembly complex. Another assembly complex, then have police headquarters. When they burn the place, the governor went there to check the place. Police fire tigers, hot water was there that day. So they should ask Martin Sami about the burning of assembly and the 26th of that. They should leave Chime and Lukman. They will never, no matter the pressure, they will never collect 1 naira. Because I know those people are born again. They've received Christ. But all of us, when they follow Governor Sim,
all right,
they are innocent, just like the governor.
Thank you very much. Let's go to Abinoye from Aboa. Good morning.
Good morning, it's me, Andrew.
Yep.
Yes, police deny shooting at protesters. And there are testimonies that some persons were injured shooting canisters on a journalist. And other persons who testified. And the image maker of the police is saying they didn't do that. I know that that is their tradition. And most of those allegations, on people in the stations may be very faulty. I want to ask, where is the police day activity? They said that they were doing police day. Were they just running after protesters? What was the blueprint? What did they roll out for their day? That means that all this it was a ruse, to ensure that they put back that program. But it is not the best. I think in situations where somebody will be shouted down, you find that Natasha, tried to express herself, and before long, you want to recall her. This is a state where we belong to, and that nobody should talk. And we are seeing all these things. Why didn't they recall her since until that testimony was given? I think it's right time we are conscious of ourselves. This is a democratic setting. I want to look at Muslims running after people in this river state in the name of blasphemy, and somebody gave a testimony that they must kill her. I think that matter should be looked into before the northern tradition runs out to the southern side. Thank you.
All right. John from Amudioga, good morning.
Yeah, my good friend, Ifemi Andrew. Good morning.
Go on.
Yes, it's John calling from Amudioga. Ifemi Andrew, police PRO deny firing tear gas to protesters. Ifemi Andrew, we watched everything on the social media yesterday. People were seeing there. Even the reporter of China, Charles Oprom, was arrested by the police. Then why the PRO will come and say that nothing happened? If any Andrew, my uncle normally said to me every morning, he want to advise me. Say, okay, the problem of man is equals to man. The problem of Nigeria today is police. Police, they are feeling as if they are not in this country. Police, they are feeling as if the democracy does not involve them. Police, they are feeling as if price of commodity in the market are not affecting their family. Police, they are feeling as if nobody exists apart from them. But if you see them on the middle of the road with sun collecting money from the motorists, and they will still come and kill us. Is it way forward? Is it democracy that they fought for us? Is it the democracy that Obasanjo fight for? Is it democracy that the Ahmed Bola Tinubu, who realized that is the beneficiary of democracy? Is it what he fought for us? Today, he is bringing military dictatorship, giving an order. They are giving an order to kill the innocent protesters in Nigeria. Ifeanyi Andrew, police should call a spade because one day the youth of Nigeria will rise against police and they will kill us tire. And Nigeria will know that police is an enemy of democracy and enemy of the country. It's better they should know and realize themselves that they are involved in this struggle, not to kill us, not to shoot us tear gas. Their wife go to market, their wife pay school fees, their wife buy rice. Why are they behaving each time it's come to a peaceful demonstration? They should call a spade. Thank you and good morning.
All right, John, good morning. And secondly, we're not aware of anyone giving orders to kill protesters, okay? So just to make that correction as well. 0817-923-0007 and 0817-923-0002. The numbers that you can call to join in on the conversation. More comments coming in on Facebook. DZ Hosfall says, police are like our politicians. They lie a lot, and they are part of the problem with society. Standing on, so that's part of the reason I don't have sympathy for Nigerian police when things happen against them. A police officer was loading tear gas canister, running after protesters, shooting directly at them. So why is the PRO then denying and saying they didn't shoot at us? Mohamed Bernard says, good morning. It's laughable to note that some persons who are paid to create unfounded information against a PDP member, why not call the name? You aren't kids. We know some of these things. Mohamed from Elele. At the end of the day, everything is, the police will investigate now. Former HOS made his claims. Now you've had these people making their claim. We also had, the suspended COS make his claim, and he mentioned names. At least he mentioned who the police should ask questions. So there's a lot of things. The same way, and this is where the thing is, the same way you want them to believe your own, you don't want to believe another person's own. It's the same way another person doesn't want to believe your own and wants you to believe his own. So I think we should all see at this point that nobody should believe anybody yet until everybody is able to prove beyond reasonable doubt that this is the situation, and do so with credible facts. Credible empirical facts, not the fact that we will be looking at, because if you bring some kind of fact, people will still question it. So that's why I said clear and empirical facts. Then you can now decide who to believe. Stanley knows, so it's part of the reason that, okay, we took that already. 0817-923-0007, 0817-923-0002. On WhatsApp, Michael Oibubaye says, police PRO says they did not fire tear gas. Ifeanyi, please ask the police PRO that your colleagues who confirmed what played out yesterday are also miscreants. This is shameful. This one says, pardon detainees who were pressured to implicate Edison. Detainees now have conscience and dignity that someone served for decades in the civil service. Now have done someone that served in the civil service and no being Kachikesi. Eric says, good morning. Woji community should not allow, anything happen to that woman in Woji. Muslims are not known to act that way. I'm sure some of those people are acting. Eric Dukes, I can't get the whole point of what you're saying yet. This one says, so some Muslims threatening to kill a woman in Rivers State, they should not even attempt it. If an injury even come on the woman, we will lead owners of the land of Rivers State, and we will deal with the situation decisively. All right, they should be called to order, he says. All right, now I think it's also very fundamental that we state that everybody tries to take this easy. Everybody. And I'm pretty sure Muslim leaders, the clerics and the imams and all would have to call these guys to order and have conversations. First off, the guy says it was blasphemy. So what exactly did the woman say? That's the question. And I think that's something that we need to find out first. And he needs to tell the public, oh, I went to her to do that, and I said this, and she said this. Okay. I think that should be the first thing to do for us to sort this out. Blessed Allah says, good morning, presenter. Despite video evidence, police denied dispersing protesters with tear gas. This is laughable. All right, tell us your name and where you're calling from, please. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
All right, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello.
Unfortunately, hello, Cheken. We I think you can't hear us because we could hear you, but unfortunately, you were not hearing us. So you might have to try and get back to us. If you're trying to use the phone lines and it's not working, please, by all means, go on social media. You can go on Facebook and put a comment there on the live stream. You can go to X and do a comment as well. You can even do a WhatsApp message. There are many other alternatives because sometimes the phone lines are really packed up. It's not easy to get every call through. So try to explore other available alternatives to get across to us in the studio. JJ from Rumigbo, good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
Mm-hmm.
Andrew, if you follow the story at Woji Market, if you follow very well, you see the guy who bought food on credit. I insist, pay me my money for the food you ate. How does eating food and paying for the food you ate become blasphemy? And everybody is taking on it, oh, this one do this one do that. I think the Muslim community, who are respected people, should go into and investigate that matter. I don't see we are eating food. How do you feel blasphemy? When you have even eaten our food, you don't want to pay. So what was the exchange like? Did you pay for the food that she blasphemed? Is it the first time she's eating, cooking there? And I so pity us right now that because of protesters, police could bring helicopter and fly in the air because of harmless protesters. So, meanwhile, kidnappers are being in Abuja going on rampage, nothing, no helicopter, nothing. Then our spokesperson, police spokesperson, have started another one. You remember when she told us that it was hoodlums that gathered in the Ikwe local government council and they were sweeping, cutting grass and doing everything hoodlums. The chairman of the Ikwe local government was there, but they are all hoodlums. Is it that the police are the hoodlums that shot at the people, or the police shooting at the hoodlums?
All right, JG.
TV and your reporter also are hoodlums?
That's the much we can take. Thank you very much. We don't have a lot of time, unfortunately. Let's quickly see. Uche Ken from Iche. Good morning.
Yes, Andrew, good morning.
All right,
sir.
please, straight to the point.
Yes, so the three friends called former detainees alleged they are under pressure to name or involve anything here over the assembly complex bombing. I want to say that this is another script written, if you ask me, because Dr. Mweke has named the people that he knows about. What is expected now is to call them for questioning and not coming to tell us this or the other one. If I may ask you, throughout that period, what was the position of the state government over the bombing of the assembly complex? Till this moment, as I am speaking with you, have they come up to say one or two? The answer is no. So I want to tell the protesters, because I don't have time, that they should continue. It is their right. But one who must go for equity must go with a clean hand. There is state of emergency in the state, and they are causing nuisance everywhere. They should continue. When there will be extension, they should also blame those who sent them. Good morning.
Blessed from Alu, good morning.
Good morning, my brother. If you hear me, Andrew.
Yeah.
Pertaining the Etasket at Woju Market, those Muslim brothers says that if they see the woman, they will go to kill the woman. That person in question being the man who mentioned that kind of derogative statements will be arrested and questioned. Because I know Islam as a peaceful religion, even though I have many of them as my friend, none of them is a violent man. So that kind of thing that they are doing part of the country, they do not carry to the south to here, because we are peaceful loving. Having said that, pertaining the police, they deny the tear gas of the protesters. This is uncovered. This is injustice. Police are not friends of people. They should try to caution them. They should not throw the river to the anarchy. Finally, pertaining those three suspects, they say that they should frame Chief of Staff Edison Ehi, that Samango is the person who bombed the State Assembly complex. We have been hearing these things. This is what they have been planning. And we know that Governor Sulu Fubara is a peace-loving man.
All right, Blessed.
They are also a peace-loving man.
Thank you very much.
People that do something of that nature, they should try to investigate them very well.
Thank you, Blessed. That's the much we can take. And also, to respond, I think when the assembly situation happened, the state government condemned it. The governor visited, and we know what also happened during that time with the police and all. We'll take a commercial now. Good morning.
Hunger dey show people shaky. Dollar petrol prices just dey turn on your own. But wait for Union Bank don package 131 million naira for grabs for the Silver Pali Promo 4. You could be one of our 3 lucky winners to win the grand prize of 5 million naira each and other exciting prizes. To win, save 10,000 naira or more for your Union Bank account and do at least 5 transactions monthly. To open an account, visit unionbankng.com or the nearest branch today. Promo applies to new and existing customers, but terms and conditions dey sha. Union Bank, your simpler, smarter bank.
If person ask you say wetin be the game wey dey totori you pass, you go tell them say na Betano all the time. No go dull yourself o, make you follow join for the ogbonge betting option, fast cash out, missions wey dey engaging and get welcome bonus wey fit reach 200,000 naira. Betano, the game don start. Make you dey bet responsibly. Na only for people wey don pass 18 years. Betano na proud partner of Aston Villa.
Welcome back to the show. This is Nigeria Info.
You spend a lot of your hard-earned money to purchase the things in your house and at your business centers. And thus, you must do what you can to protect and maintain them. Accidents can and do happen.